Come on. There.
And now, Jabroni Studios, in association with Big Herm Productions, is proud to present to you, recording from an undisclosed location in Oakdale, Connecticut. It's Chris Burns. It's Chris Lynch. This is Dysfunction Junction.
Did we lost
Did you forget what you're doing?
Who, me?
Yes.
No.
This is your show tonight.
I'm doing the open? Oh, well, you didn't tell me that. I just figured I was handling tops. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Welcome to Dysfunction Junction. Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
All right. Holy shit. See, there was a miscommunication. My bad. I didn't realize I was running the whole fucking show. I thought I was just doing the talk part. All right, so we're here, and we're queer. And no, that's not it. That's not the slogan.
Well,
maybe.
Bucks.
I mean, $20 is $20.
I do identify as a lesbian.
college is expensive, so we do what we can to help.
Help the kids.
All right. So, does anybody have anything about anything current?
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Honestly, I have nothing. When you brought up the topic, it's all I've been thinking about. Trying to, keep my mind open and do, have something to add other than the usual dick and fart jokes.
Yep.
So I've been kind of not in the loop-ish, so to speak. The only thing I will say is happy late Mother's Day to all of our female viewers, listeners, etc.
Whether they listen or not,
Oh,
happy
you
Mother's Day.
mother-
Absolutely. Oh,
And,
you mothers out there.
Whether you're a regular mother, a single mother, a widowed mother, if you were a mother before, I don't care. Just as long as you're not a dude, because dudes can't be
You
mothers.
identify
A
as
mother a mother from another brother. What?
To mimic Herm's statement from a year ago, there's no such thing as a mom doing double duty. You have one duty, that's being a mother.
That's it.
Leave it at that. We're not going to have this fucking conversation every year. So,
double doo-doo.
Yeah, well, that's the Father's Day thing, but also no shout out to the single dads for the Mother's Day holiday either.
No, because you're not a mother.
That's what you're not a mother, so that's what Father's Day for.
there's a reason why if you are male, they say you fathered a
Hey,
child. You did not mother a child.
I think that nigga just fell down.
He might have. Lynch,
What
don't die.
hold on, I'm drunk.
Oh, there. Wait a minute.
Excellent.
What? Great. There's a year and a half gone.
I was
to
gonna
shit
say
right there.
there's 18 months right down the fucking shit.
And he's got a sea unicorn gimmick right there. Look at that shit.
Oh, he's definitely drunk. He's probably wearing it. It was probably a tattoo.
You know when you said earlier that we're here and we're queer? Well, I think Lynch fits both of those.
That was for him. That was in support of Lynch.
What in the ever-loving
I don't know.
fuck?
I'm pretty sure. Oh God, heard a sea unicorn goat yard
Oh
goat.
my god.
What the hell is that?
Oh, my God. You commit suicide.
If it's not Tater the Gator, it can go fuck itself. Let's be honest.
I don't know. I kind of like CT the Tiger. At least it was a real thing. There's no such thing as a sea unicorn.
Yeah, there is narwhals.
No, that's a narwhal. That is not a sea unicorn.
Yeah,
Stop
no.
it.
Well,
No.
they should just call themselves the narwhals.
Yeah, almond milk is not milk. That's not a sea unicorn. There it is. All right, so it's me. All right. Oh my God.
I'm trying to hear what the hell he's got going on over there.
I don't know. He's hurting himself. He's beating up the equipment. It's bad.
If you feel like you want to hurt yourself, call 411.
That's-
They will give
it's
you
just-
the tools to keep you from not hurting yourself.
Isn't that information?
No.
Yeah, well, they'll look it up and they'll
211.
tell you.
Sorry. Yeah.
Isn't 211 the helpline? 411 just, what city and state, please? Jesus Christ.
You got the number for 911? You are literally too stupid to function.
You deserve to die.
Hey, Mike, do you have a server on your end?
A what?
Have a server error?
No.
Server
No.
error.
No.
Nope.
I keep getting recording error.
That's weird.
Okay.
That's just weird.
Have you seen it, Chris?
No, it's all right. It's probably because I'm doing local recording, so each one of you is actually recording at your location. So if you're having issues, then it might affect that. But I'm actually recording all of us. Okay. I record all of us as one mix, and then record everybody locally, and then I download it immediately after the show. So it could be that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know. Going back to the Mother's Day thing, I hope all you moms had a great day. I get kind of upset when I hear like these crazy bitches on TikTok talk about my man didn't do enough for me on Mother's Day. Like, bitch, we get socks and drawers. We're lucky if we get dinner. We have a cookout. Guess who's doing the cooking? Us.
Right.
So,
right. The Father's Day cookout, we cooking.
Yeah. Get off
not
our dick.
Right. Like nobody's complaining about socks and ties.
I see he.
You know what I mean?
I see he put the narwhal over the B, which I don't know what's worse, the narwhal or the Red Sox.
I don't know. I think that's definitely worse. As a Red Sox fan, I'm pretty sure that's definitely fucking worse right there. I'm pretty sure like the Red Sox B is like, it's okay. You could say it's a letter for something else, like just, but that narwhal thing, like that's straight up offensive. You might as well just have like just the word slavery across your hat. It's the same thing. It's offensive.
Use the N-word with the hard R. It couldn't be worse.
That's what I'm saying. Slavery and the N-word with a hard R might as well be right. Oh, my God. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. It's just going to be a two-man show this week.
If and when they find Lynch's body in Mohegan Park, just know it wasn't us.
It wasn't us. Wasn't us. Neither was that other one from New York.
We were in New York at the time. Herm, it's your show. Take it away.
All right, so the question came up within the group. Other than infidelity, what is your relationship deal breaker?
Lynch, you're the married one. I'm going to let you roll out first.
See, I've been thinking about this a lot too. So yeah. Lynch, let's start with Lynch.
Well, so
let's see what we got.
Burns and I kind of talked about this on Sunday. Burns came over to help me pick up something that Megan had purchased that didn't quite be. We had a little conversation about
things,
about something I consider important, things and stuff. If you're in a relationship with me, it's everything about me. You love me, flaws and all, and you accept me, flaws and all, and you accept the people I associate myself with.
Hello, William Shelley. How are you?
I would never ask anybody to go out of it. Hey, Bill. I wouldn't go out of the way to force my better half to spend time with somebody she doesn't enjoy. I don't ask that she loves them, just that she accepts them. And, you know, I have a few of those friends that she just would rather not see. But we work through it. It's a compromise. And she has friends. Not you.
You know, if I didn't throw a joke out, she would think I don't love her anymore.
For real.
Thank you.
Yeah, and she has friends that I feel the same way about. You know, I'll spend a little bit of time with them, but I'm not going to go out of my way to be super friendly or, you know, they're not going to be the first person I call and say, "Hey, you want to go get a cup of coffee?" But I accept them, and it has been a deal breaker in the past with other relationships I've had. People I hold near and dear to me are a little hard to take sometimes. Some of them, but there have been times when not you. There have been times where I've seen myself distance myself from people only because they're not growing up with me. We basically grew apart, and they were toxic people, and they were people that just weren't doing me any good. And that's happened a few times in my current relationship. I was really good friends with this guy Mike, and he just turned out to be a fucking nut job. Not you, Mike. Another Mike.
See how he covered
you
that
are
shit
nut
real
job.
quick.
I just want to clarify
Sure,
that.
whatever. Just for asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend. Axing.
I'm asking for a friend.
But yeah, I've learned that people that I was hanging out with were probably not the right people for me to hang out with, and I just decided to, on my own, to move along and say, hey, "Fuck you, thank you." That's a deal breaker for me. Enjoying the same activities as me. If you're gonna bash something that I hold like a hobby or something along those lines that I hold near and dear to my heart, all right, so that's obviously going to be a problem further on down the road. If you don't like me going out riding my motorcycle or shooting my gun or when I go downstairs to build a box out of wood, this is who I am. This is what I like to do. So if you don't like that part of me, either fucking suck it up and deal with it or move along. It's shit like that. I mean, nobody's perfect, and there's no such thing as a perfect soulmate. In my eyes, in my opinion, you find somebody that you make a connection with, and that bond is stronger throughout the years. I mean, I've been with Megan almost 20 years, so it. Oh, actually, no. It's been almost 30 years. Holy shit!
I was going to say it's been a lot longer.
Of my life, man. 30 years. I did it. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, you did.
But our relationship has changed over time. That's what relationships are all about. Is you grow up and grow old together, and you find new things that you have in common, a new hobby, or we love to travel. We like traveling together. We like each other's company mostly. There are days where I just want to slap the shit out of her, and she wants to slap the shit out of me because I'm fucking stubborn and Irish, and she's a stubborn fucking Italian German. So, but you go through it. You move forward. You evolve. I think control. If somebody's trying to control me, that's definitely a deal breaker. What are you doing? Where are you going? Who are you talking to? Where are you going? Where are you going? Who's that? Where were you? Bitch, you can't trust me to walk out the door for an hour and a half. Sorry. I can't hang. I've had that happen to me, where they want to know where I am all the time. Well, you know what? I like me time. And my time is with my wife working from home. We're in each other's face a lot. So Mondays are my me day. I do what I want, and it's my time alone away from her. That's what keeps.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? The Symphony of Disparction has struck again.
Yeah, there they are. Yeah. So Lynch, please continue.
It's been a while.
It has actually.
It has actually.
Anyway, um, going back upon relationships. I like my time to myself, and like doing the goofy shit I like to do. Come up here and play video games on Tuesday afternoons before you come here to record. Going down to the shop and making some random shit. Leon, what's happening?
What is up, Leon?
Little shit like that. That keeps me sane. But if I were in a relationship with somebody that can't do it, I'm sorry. I quit drinking because I love my wife much more than I loved alcohol, and that was a huge strain in our relationship. And it took a lot for me to admit to myself I had a problem, and I don't regret it one fucking iota. It's made our relationship better and stronger. There's a lot of trust that and slowly regaining that back. But that's because when you're an addict, you will white lie, omit things just to get to your next fix.
Right.
And I hate thinking of myself when I was like that. Outside of taking a shit on my chest, there's really not a lot else that would be a deal breaker. I mean, I'm sure as we discussed.
Funny that's your deal breaker.
The edibles got to be kicking in.
I was just gonna say the edibles will kick in soon.
Stuff are within inches of each other.
Just with it, they're just so close.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of next week's guests is in the house in the comment section. Derek the Undertaker says, "Sup, ninjas." So we give him a sup, Ghost Ninja.
Shout out to the Undertaker.
Yes, he's been looking forward to this episode too. So
excellent.
I'm sure. Look at Leon coming up on 14 years of sobriety. Tip of the hat.
Good for Leon. Good for Leon.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, I kind of have a follow-up question for you, Lynch.
One of my go-tos when I'm feeling down.
Is Leon? I kind of missed that. Your go-to when you're feeling down is Leon. Okay, good. All right.
One of them about just about drinking. Have that.
Okay.
We have that.
Excellent.
In common.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Little sponsorship.
Yep, right there.
So anyway, on with your question.
Yeah. Again, I know how long you've been married. I know how long you've been with the wonderful and talented Megan, and I've been around you guys in good times and bad. And, when someone's together for 20, 25, 30, many years, over the 20-year mark, my question's always the same. What's the secret?
I think I just said it. Having your own space and your own time.
Okay.
And open communication. Because if you don't talk, and you don't listen to each other, and because I have that fight with Megan. I'll be talking to her, or she's reading an email from work, like, hello, yoo-hoo, and she does the same thing to me. Put your phone down. Let's act like we're in the same. And that's a byproduct of what we are today. I mean, this stupid piece of plastic is our tether to the world. This is how we find shit out. Or the big rectangle up on your wall in your bedroom or your living room. But no, the secret is learning how to deal with the tough stuff. The easy stuff's easy. That's why it's easy. It's the tough shit. Like 18 months ago when I was at my bottom, she was there for me. And she pushed me. And she forced me. And she made me realize how fun it was. That's where adapt, improvise, overcome. you're faced with a situation that you've never been faced with before. What do we do? We talk it out. We talk it out. I was in rehab. She got a shit can from her job. What do we do? What do we do? She landed on her feet, and she continues to land on her feet. And every time she lands on her feet, it's further and further and further up.
I will say, I'll say this about Megan, and I'll say the same thing about Jennifer. You guys got some really good women. From my perspective, again, outside looking in, I've known Lynch, your wife, for as long as you've been together. Herm, I've known your wife since high school. You know, two really good women. They do they have quirks? Everybody. We have quirks.
My wife is insane.
Well, that's the beauty of it. That's her quirk. They're good women, and among other things, they're trusting. I know for a fact because we've talked about it incessantly for 3 or 4 weeks now, privately, of course. You know, if they want to know something, you tell them. You know, to give a little perspective to the outside listener, we have a chat all week long, and we're always. I tried to explain it to someone. It's like a day-long dick and fart joke. We're just trying to see who can make the other one laugh.
And we're roasting each other, and and it doesn't have to be anything like what the last day. It's day and a half. We've been talking about grills, and then or a couple of us are talking about grills, and a couple of the others are just throwing one-liners out how it pertains to the fucking conversation. Mm-hmm. It's just. Well, it's kind of like a stream. It's kind of like a four-person stream of consciousness. Right. If somebody's having a bad fucking day and that's how we open, well, that's how we start the day and that's how we go.
The thing about that is, it was.
Well, if you start the day with, "Hey Lynch, look at this."
Yeah. Right. Hey Lynch, here's a bong that looks like a penis.
Here's a $5,000 fuck up buy.
Oh. That was all Herm.
The day's weird. The delay's night.
Yeah, it's not like, you know what, and I don't know what it is about the internet. Usually we don't have this kind of delay, but tonight here in Connecticut, we're on a delay and we're only fucking 15 feet from each other.
Yeah, and I'm only getting most of the delay out of Lynch, which is weird.
I don't understand it at all.
I don't either.
He's got $7,000 worth of equipment on there. I'm on a $400 laptop.
I'm using a 1989 Polaroid, and
my Commodore 64 is keeping shit moving.
Right, it's keeping shit moving, man. We running on a Commodore 64, and here we are, bro.
The one thing I want to end off with. I want to end off what I was asking Lynch, and you know, he was right. He did answer it. And talking about our chat is the one thing was always that was where we went. It was almost like a boys' club. You know, this is where we go to say shit that, not that none of us are shy about saying shit in front of our lady folk, but
yeah, like think of it
our spot.
It was, well, think of it like to anybody listening that that is churchy, and I'm not saying this bad. I just noticed that a lot of congregations will have them. A lot of church groups have like a men's group. Mm-hmm. Now, within the confines, within the confines of, you know, it's churchy, so we're not swearing and we're not showing pictures of titties, and aside from the, you know, debauchery that we joke around on and discuss, because we say some pretty horrible fucking things just for humor's sake.
Google 1992 horror movies and you'll see exactly what we're talking about.
Herm, Google, everybody, Google this. What the?
I'm sorry ahead of time.
Google my God! What the fuck?
Guys.
But yeah, like
Don't say anything. You guys out there, that's your homework.
No, that's it. I'm not saying nothing.
Listening.
They can.
Anybody listening, do not do that.
It was kind of like when they. It's kind of like when they were when they first introduced Google 2 Girls 1 Cup.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? Like there it is. There it is. That's the Google Blue Waffle.
No. No.
Yeah. So it was kind of like that. That's funny as shit.
But yeah, that's where we go. What up, Jordan? How you doing, buddy? When that dude chat now featuring one female.
Right. Mrs. Bother is in there.
Mrs. Bother. The point is, we have nothing to hide. There's nothing in that chat that anyone can see that could potentially, honestly, be used against us. Because again, it's a day-long dick and fart joke, and anybody who takes it more seriously than that has psychological issues that they need to have addressed immediately.
Right. You know.
Among other things they have to address immediately, but I'm going to leave it at that. That's not what we're here for tonight. You got anything else on that, Lynch? Or are you happy with trust, communication, and not minding the fact that you have a possum on your chin?
Must like marsupials.
Trimmed it.
I noticed. It looks more like a hedgehog.
You want to see my pouch?
No. Oh, yes. Herm, tell him a little something about this. I just wanted to thank Herm and Dysfunction Junction for sponsoring Vanity Gentlemen's Club softball team. Tell him all about that.
Yeah, Jordan is on the show is on the Speedway Review with Chris, and he came to us looking for like, hey man, can I get like $20? Can I get like, you know, can y'all throw in $10? He was just looking for sponsorship. Didn't matter the amount. They were just going to put amounts, you know, people on a shirt. And I was like, hold up. What's the price? Fuck it. What's the price to sponsor the whole team and be the only motherfucking person on the shirt? And he gave me the figure. And I was like, all right. We're going to do it. So, there it is. We are the one and only official sponsor for his softball team and for the Vanity Gentlemen's Club softball team. There will be team shirts. There will be team hats and merchandise. And it will have, you know, we'll be all over it and stuff. So, yeah, I thought it was a good look helping somebody out. I thought it was a good look. My father would appreciate it. I thought it was a good look for the show, so I dropped a nice chunk of change on a softball team.
Very cool. Very cool. And I appreciate the fact overall that, you know, Jordan thought of us. And, you know, the Speedway Review, you know.
Who says we don't do nice things?
I know, right? Look at us being all charitable and shit. But no, I was glad he reached out to us. I know he tells me all the time how much he enjoys the show. And he's a good kid, even though he weighs 48 pounds and looks like a Q-tip with a beard. But that's okay.
Yeah, I just thought it was appropriate for us to sponsor a gentleman's club.
And a softball team from a gentleman's club and Dysfunction Junction. It all seems to make sense. More sense than you can imagine.
I just thought it just seemed fucking appropriate, you know? Yeah, I want pictures of the entertainment at this. I want pictures of the entertainment at the Gentlemen's Club in team shirts with our logo.
Lynch, go ahead with what you were saying, please.
I want my caricature of myself, like a cartoon caricature of my face on the front. On the back, a couple pictures of the strippers, and I want Coach written on the front.
Ooh, all right, honorary coach type thing. Nice.
That's funny. That's
good stuff.
Yeah, I just want one shirt. I want the name of the team, across the chest because my chest is big enough, and I want our logo on the back and a big letters on the rest of the shirt. I just want I paid for this, and that's all. That's all I want. I just want to stand in a cheer, sit in the stands, and clap, and just.
Only on Dysfunction Junction can you get shit like this. As weird
That's
as
it.
that sounds.
All the shirt says is I pay for this. That's it. That's all it is.
I would just like a shirt, but you know, the team is paid for. Shirts are coming, whatever. If you got an extra one, you throw a number 19 on the back, throw my name on it. I'll wear that shit proudly. I will wear that shit proudly, but it's got to be number 19. If someone on your team is number 19, fire them or tell them pick another number. That's my gimmick.
For real, I pay for this on the shirt, right. And that's it.
And Lynch with the chin possum.
For real.
And picture of the strippers on the back.
That's great shit.
That'd be great if you were an announcer at the softball league, like now coming to bat with the strippers on his back.
Heard Jordan says 19 is his number. Well,
mine, you know, been my number since high school. I will allow you to wear my number as long as I get a shirt out of this.
Yeah, we're figuring all that out.
All right.
But
I'm sure Lynch and I here in Connecticut and you in Poophole, Colorado.
Pinch running for the fat ass on the sidelines, Buster Hyman.
Thank you very much, Jordan. Wear the goddamn number. Just shut up. I've allowed it. I've let it go.
For real, wear the number. We're good.
On your team, wear the number. All right. So.
Why?
Oh wow. Lynch, anything to add before we move it to Herm?
Nah, I think I'm good. I'll interject
right.
when it's appropriate.
All right, I loved everything you had to say. By the way, that was good shit. All right, Herm, this was your baby. Deal breaker.
Thank you.
Outside of infidelity. You pat yourself on the back, Barry Horowitz.
Really, really been thinking about it, and I can pretty much, and now I'm taking my present relationship into course, knowing what I know, knowing what it is. Barring infidelity, I'm not sure there's anything.
Really?
No, because it'd be nipped right in the bud. There's nothing festers here. Nothing festers here.
That is one of the good things I've noticed about you and Jen is that
nothing. There is nothing.
It doesn't last long. It doesn't.
There's
last
nothing
long.
Anybody's been pissed for 3 weeks about. There's things that might bother them repetitiously a few times, and then it's handled. But nobody's pissed for like 3 weeks because of some situation. So
I can say the same thing.
I you need to hide a body? Okay. I know how to do that. You need to make somebody disappear? I know how to do that. I don't know as if there's anything that would kill it. I like if she did something stupid and spent all the money. I would be extremely pissed. But what good is being divorced and broke gonna be? We're gonna hash this out right here. You might have to take an ass whooping, girl. I'm not gonna lie. Forced. Huh? Right, there ain't enough money to, you know what I mean? Like she did something, and that's what I'm saying.
Divorce costs money. Divorce costs you money.
Yeah.
So,
and if it's all gone, it's all gone. Like,
I'm slightly disappointed. This was your topic.
It is, and it came up. I know I got nothing, and I know it's not optimal, because I really thought there'd be something, but after much much ponderance, I've got nothing. She'd have to I don't know. I trust her with everything and trust her so much. And maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe there really isn't supposed to be anything other than that.
You'd
Maybe
like to believe.
I think maybe that's the point. But I trust her to a level that I don't trust anybody else on the planet as my partner. She is in such a tight circle with just me.
She's blended into the fabric.
Especially now because after leaving with everything that first of all, she's ride or die. Babe, my mom's dead, and that plan we had about moving to Colorado, it has to happen right now. Like right now. Like right now. Okay. And like I gave her the option. I'm like, look, this is a lot to like just cut and run and to deal with because we were coming out here to deal with my father and to take care of Dad, but that it just didn't happen that way with the way it timed out. But like I gave her the opportunity. Like this is a lot, and I can totally understand you not wanting to do this. Your family's here, your mother's here, everybody's here, your life has been here. I am making this move out of a self-obligation. I don't feel guilty, but I feel it's my duty, and I don't expect you to have to fill that obligation and to change your life for it. And you can we just cut and run. You know what I mean? I can do it, and we'll do it, and it's good. And she's like, I'm fine. I am happy, and my home is wherever you are. So we moved 2,000 miles away in 2 months. Mm-hmm. She's ride or die, man. There's not much. I don't know a lot of women that would just be like, yep, that's cool. That's fine. We're out. Let's go. So there isn't much that she could do that she hasn't already done for me that she could do that would turn me off for not doing it back. So
Right. Lynch, are you going to die?
please don't die.
Yes, please don't.
Please don't.
Maybe. I'm kind of in a similar situation. Like, if my wife wants to get promoted, we may have to move out of state, and I'm all right with that.
Denied.
Denied. I mean, it could be one of three places. It can be the Upper Peninsula of Minnesota, Ohio.
Oh, Minnesota, don't you know?
Where was the third option?
Yeah, the Netherlands.
Oh, Jesus.
So, given one out of those three being a fucking home run,
Like, those are some really white people.
Yeah.
I'm willing to get. It's crazy. But you know what? What are their pot laws like? Are they? Because I know Sweden. No, seriously, I know in some of Europe they don't. No, you don't do weed. I'll have to look
Hold that thought.
that up.
You got a Google machine just like I do, yet here I am working the Google machine. Netherlands marijuana laws. If I can spell it. Here we go, Netherlands. Under current law in the Netherlands, it is a criminal offense to possess or produce or deal drugs. However, the Dutch have a toleration policy that allows coffee shops to sell cannabis under strict conditions.
Right. You can go in there. You have to like get coffee. You can smoke it. Go to Amsterdam. Amsterdam, baby.
It is permitted for the coffee shops to sell you up to 5 grams of marijuana for consumption on site.
Yeah, you have to smoke it there. You can't take it with you. It's got to be gone when you leave.
This ain't KFC. You ain't putting it in a bucket and taking it home with you.
No.
I'll take the number 1, a bong and a blitz.
Oh my God! Can I have a vanilla chai latte and some Acapulco Gold, please?
For real, and some Egyptian lotus.
Ooh, and some Gorilla Panic, and help me find my way home.
You're clearly gay.
I'm clearly chai, is what I am. Okay, so
spiced tea.
Megan busted.
I don't know.
Megan busted out clearly chai the other
Now,
day.
Nice.
I'm kind of interested to see what your deal breakers are because you're not in a committed relationship.
Nor do I want to be.
No, I understand that. But you have
Run the gamut of crazies from top to bottom.
you've had some interesting partners for whatever length of time they've been. Let's leave it at that. Let's go.
Thank you.
Stay class. Let's stay classy, Pueblo. Let's stay classy.
San Diego.
And as interesting as they've all been, and some continue to be.
This I gotta hear after the show. I need to hear why continue to be. Don't break the ice here.
No, that's why I said it the way I said it. What your deal breakers are, because they could, for you, they can pretty much still change on a daily basis. Like what you thought was a deal breaker yesterday might not be the deal breaker of what you would consider the deal breaker today, because things for you can change. You're not committed. You haven't figured out your parameters yet. You can still change your game.
Yeah. For me, one of them has always been you can't be too clingy. There is a line to be drawn between I want to be with you as much as I can to, squeezing the ever-loving life out of you so you don't leave. I give my ex-wife a lot of credit. There was a concert that I got 3 hours notice. A buddy of mine said, dude, I just scored tickets to see. It was the Stone Temple Pilots reunion tour before What's-His-Nuts died. And I got the call from my buddy, hey, I've got these tickets. Do you want to go? I said, well, let me check, see what Stephanie has planned, and we'll go from there. And she goes, who was that? And I said, oh, so-and-so. I haven't said his name in years. Well, I'll say it. His name was Ken. It was Ken. He's got an extra ticket to see Stone Temple Pilots. She goes, so when are you leaving? I'm like, well, I was going to, see what you had planned. She goes, it's a Monday night. Our plan is always the same. Make dinner, eat dinner. At the time, I was still very much loving the WWE product. That's our plan. Make dinner, eat dinner, watch WWE, go to bed. Why don't you go have fun? All right, done. If you're too clingy, that's a problem. And clingy doesn't just have to be, how do I put this? Like in your face, in the moment.
It doesn't have to be
being in the. Go ahead, please.
It doesn't be always completely physical.
Correct.
It's that constant, like I said earlier, it's that constant in your face.
Correct.
Yeah, it's the henpecked thing.
Yeah, very much so.
Where are you going? What are you doing? Who are you doing it with?
I wasn't dating per se, but I was dipping my toe back in the water not too long ago. And I was at a friend's house. The friend shall remain nameless. He and myself and his kids were watching the Royal Rumble, WWE pay-per-view, and my phone rang. I ignored it. I texted back, "Hey, I'm at so-and-so's house. I'll leave here at about 11:30. I live 7 minutes down the road. Call you when I get home." Text message after text message after text message after text message after text message. And then the text stopped. And then the phone starts ringing again. Guys, 35 calls.
That was
2
the
hours.
and therein lies the and I do too. And therein lies the continue to be reference.
Still want to hear what you have to say when it's over, because I'm sure there's something I'm longing to hear. That's one of them. My last committed relationship, and I should have been committed when I started it. And by committed, I mean the guys in white jackets take me away and put me in a rubber room. The control and the judgment. No, I'm not a big fan of judgmental anything. There was narcissism top to bottom. When someone looks you in the eye and says, "I don't believe I have any flaws," that should be the largest red flag waving that there ever was. When you get up to go to the bathroom and you leave your computer open and you come back and they're pouring through your shit, that happened one time. Why? Because I was smart enough to change the fucking password. Not that I had anything to hide, but the fact of the matter is, you saw an opening and thought, "I'm going to take it."
Shit.
See this? I pay for this. This is mine. You do not have a right just because you are a wife or a girlfriend or anyone else. I don't care if you're my mom. If you want access to that, I will allow you to access it. It is mine. This thing that women, well, what's his is mine and what's mine is mine. Fuck you. What's mine is mine, what yours is yours, and what we put together is ours.
Right.
You don't get to stake a claim because you think you're obligated to have it. I use you guys sometimes as a reference when I talk about things like this. I'll throw Derek the Undertaker into this mix. I called Lynch with 2 weeks to go, and I was like, "You want to go see Anthrax?" He's like, "Let me check with Megan, see if she's got anything planned." Didn't come back with a litany of excuses. It was, I gave her 2 weeks of a heads up, and yeah, we're going to Anthrax. Derek the Undertaker last September. You want to go see Five Finger Death Punch? He's like, "Let me check with Sarah, see what she's got planned." I gave him enough heads up notice. They were like, "Yeah, go, have a good time." Herm and I have done the same thing. Hell, we were sitting in a room while he was engaged to be married on a Sunday afternoon. It was 11 o'clock in the morning, and we saw on TV, the WWF is going to be in Hartford.
They're going to be in Hartford tonight!
At 5 p.m., and we just got our shit together, and we drove to Hartford on a wing and a prayer. And we had a blast. I don't stop people from doing what they want to do either. Give me enough heads up. Like, if I have dinner planned, it's like, "Hey, Friday night, don't make any plans. I want to, go out and eat or whatnot, or take you to a movie or whatever the fuck." And then your girls call, "Hey, we're doing girls' night." Give me enough of a heads up. We can move our plans. You tell me day of, I'm not going to be happy.
Right.
And I have friends where I have asked months in advance, weeks in advance, "Hey, I got tickets to the hockey game. Do you want to go?" You get a precursory, "Sure, I'll go. Yeah, sign me up." And then, of course, the wife swoops in and, "Well, I was thinking we could go to my parents' house that we do all the fucking time, but can we go do this and instead?" And then you get backed out on, and you're playing Ring Around the Rosie trying to fill your fucking tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Or just trying to have a day where you can sit with your friends and, you haven't seen them in a long time, and you say, "Hey, you want to get together? You and me, or I'll come up and visit the family, or you can come down this way, or whatever the fuck, or I'll come out east, or you come out west, or whatever." Mm-hmm. And it's always a litany of excuses. I don't want excuses. you are a person. I'm a person. Your significant other, be it a wife, a girlfriend, that's not your jailer.
Mm-mm.
That should be your partner. And if your partner doesn't give you the space to breathe, get the fuck out. Going back to what we were just talking about, Herm, how it continues to get interesting. The last conversation I had with said person, I said, you expect things to happen on your time. You don't let a situation breathe. You do not allow a situation to grow organically. You want it yesterday. That doesn't happen in the real world. I'm sorry you have this general hospital mindset where everything's settled in 45 fucking minutes. It doesn't happen in the real world.
Right.
Well, in my world, no, it doesn't happen in your world. You force the issue. You make it terrible. Go ahead, Lynch. I see your finger up.
She
Are you going to die?
She was very spoiled.
Duh.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, she was a very spoiled person.
Mm-hmm.
And always never heard the word no. I'm sure.
Are we talking about the same one? Because I have a string of these that all fall into the same basket of eggs.
Recent one.
Recent one, okay. Not 3 years ago, the recent one. Gotcha. You're probably right. Never heard the word no.
Oh, the recent one.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Never heard the word no.
Okay, gotcha.
You know.
I know. But yeah, with me, I'd like to watch a situation grow. You don't start at the finish line, and you don't start at the finish line. You start at the starting line. You run the race. Whether it's a sprint or a marathon, you have to start at the beginning. You have to see where things play out. You cannot expect, to have a relationship like Lynch's or like Herm's. You guys are going on a decade together, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes,
didn't start. You guys didn't start where you are. You have to start.
No, absolutely not.
You have to start at the beginning.
Yes.
And you have to let things. God damn it, Lynch! Are you gonna die?
Jesus Christ!
Please.
God, you allergies.
No. I know. I had a 10 sneeze fit on the way here. I got it all out of my system. You know what else? You know what helps with that? Popeye's chicken. That's what I had for lunch. You get all your sneezing out eating the spicy chicken, and don't you make the blurp face. I will reach through this door. Oh my God, you sick bastard. He's got so much kale and health food bullshit downstairs, he can start his own commune. Oh, did someone say die? Oh, Derek the Undertaker heard his magic word. That's like the secret word in Pee-wee's Playhouse at Derek's house. Die. But yeah, I'll tell you a story. There was a young lady I was talking to prior to Crazy McWonderfuck, and it didn't go anywhere. It was just talking. Okay, and it stopped. I just had enough of lies and bullshit, and I was like, "You're out the door. See you later." Had a small reuniting at Herm's Roaster. It was nice to see her. Nice to talk to her at length a little bit, and we got to talking a little bit more after that. Just friendly stuff. Hanging at Derek's house one day when I got the truck, showing off the truck, proud of the truck, and Crazy McTitmaster drives up the road. 4 minutes later, drives back down the road. 4 minutes after that, drives back up the road. Like, bitch, just say hi. You don't have to play this game. I know your vehicle. Knock it the fuck off. What is wrong? You know what it is? I'm not going to use a dating app. When I decide to put my toe back in the water, I am going to... it's either going to be a friend says, here is my friend. I trust them. I trust you. Make something happen. Or I'm just going to go to verifiedvirgins.com so I know they're not crazy and bent and fucking retarded and ruined by other men.
www.russianbrides.com.
I ain't trying to bring a bride into the country because I got what's coming to be. I'm an American woman now.
Not the Russian ones, bro.
Eddie.
Not the Russian ones.
Tell me what's different about the Russian ones.
UW.
I mean, aside from the fact that Russian women are gorgeous.
www.chickwithdicks.com.
No. No.
They're just happy to be out of that hellhole.
Mr. Putin say I could not leave, but here I am with you in the Norwich, Connecticut.
Yes. And my life is so good.
You know where it is.
Great. Now go make me some borscht.
That's it. Mr. Putin say no, but you say yes.
Yeah. You.
Okay, so now I got to ask you guys.
I say yes.
I'll start with Lynch on this one. He was closer than anybody for the last two, and Herm's got the Diary of a Madman with the volume starting in 1989. So we'll save Herm for the main event. What am I doing wrong? What red flags do I keep ignoring? Help me with this.
You just have a knack for picking the crazies.
I was just going to say the same thing. You just can't leave fucking crazy alone. You just can't leave it alone. And you bring it around and you're like, it's all fresh and new. And everybody's like, this bitch is insane. And I'm like, nobody's seen that she's insane. But yes, I know nobody's seen that she's insane. But that's all he brings home. All he brings home is crazy. And it doesn't start out crazy because in the beginning, he's not looking for crazy. But then the crazy finds him.
I'm like Justin Timberlake with that. I keep bringing crazy back. I don't know what it is. What is it? Come on, Lynch. Don't let Herm take all the good shit. Am I wooking Panub in all the wrong places? What the fuck?
Apparently. I really don't know. I mean, you're usually pretty good at vetting people. But once you put tits on it, you lose your fucking
I was just going to say, unless it has tits.
Oh my God.
I mean, your record is kind of proof of that, son.
Yeah. You've heard that saying, if it has tits, or if it has tits, or if it has tits, Chris is going to have a problem with it.
Maybe that's what I need, a flat-chested woman. No boobs, no butt, but a personality that can light up the world. That's what I need. I need me a skinny, hungry bitch.
I want one with no teeth.
No, no. I might have to have teeth. I'm all about the smile. And I don't want to see the smile you had when you were born on a grown-ass woman. Having no teeth when you're 5 months old is cute. Having no teeth when you're 45 years old, no bueno.
No, I'm all set with that. That's no.
Watch Herm's face. Jane Jackson.
Ooh.
Yep.
There's got to be a story.
Just a bitch with no teeth.
Summer
and she wasn't even that good looking. And for some reason, here's what I don't get. I am not the world's best looking guy, but I know I'm a good looking guy. I don't brush my teeth with a brick. I'm not stopping trains with my face. And not that I'm actively looking because I'm not, but I watch ugly dudes and ugly bitches just popping out kids left and right, and they're together, and then they find another dude, and mostly these dudes are probably needing a place to live, and that's why they're nice to them. And then when they save enough money, they're like later toothless, and they beat feet. What is it? Why are ugly people getting all the love?
Well, have you ever heard the story about the fat chick?
What? There's many fat chicks.
You know why?
I was going to say that a specific fat chick.
You know why they give. You know why they give such good head, right?
Because they're always hungry.
No, because they're going to give it like it's the first and last time they're ever going to get it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If there were any female listeners before this.
Yeah, if they're not they weren't offended, they are now.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, you are not. No, you are not.
Okay. Now, I said earlier in the chat, it's like the hot chick thing. Sometimes you got to plow through a couple heifers to get to the nice hot chick gooey center.
You can send your hate mail to chrislynch@gmail.com. Put your hatred in the title bar.
Gmail.com.
Oh, there you go. Or send it to Junction Dysfunction Show.
Directly.
Herm will forward every bit of your hate mail.
I'll read them on air.
Ooh, that'd be a show.
Chris Lynch 774 at gmail.com.
Oh, now he's putting it out there. Now he's putting it out there. I guess for the other thing for me, insofar as, what is a deal breaker? Oh, not ugly on the outside, ugly on the inside. You can be,
yes,
you can be beautiful.
Yeah, like if I was dating, I could, and I could, yeah, you're pretty. The wrapping paper's nice, but the gift sucks.
Right. It's like getting a sweater from your grandma. You know you're not going to like it. I just don't like. I don't like ugly on the inside.
Because that could ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
You can be as pretty as you want on the outside. She can be beautiful, absolutely stunning, stop you dead in your tracks. But that personality of a pit viper, that makes you completely ugly to me.
Yep. I have a friend who I tell her all the time. Go ahead, please.
Personality is key. To me, personality is actually more important than looks. Looks are secondary.
Yep. My friend Candace.
You can make me laugh.
I'm sorry.
If you can make me laugh and consistently and constantly, that goes a long way. I want to be like being around the person, being pretty is a bonus.
Right. I have a friend named Candace, and I tell her all the time, she is an 11. She is the hottest shit walking in the state of Connecticut. And she has terrible luck with guys. And she asks me all the time, what am I doing wrong? And I tell her the same thing over and over again. You're just too fucking nice. From the word go, you are all up in their biz, not in a bad way, but you'll lend them money, or you'll feed their ego, or you'll do this, and then they think they've got control of you, and when you fight back just a little bit, they're on the first thing smoking out of town, and the beautiful and talented Candace is fucking single again.
Right.
And I told her, I was like, you and I, Candace, could never date. And she goes, why? I says, because you're too fucking nice. If I get me a hold of an 11, I ain't letting that motherfucker go. But you need to stand up for yourself. You need to know when to say no. You need to know that there are certain times where, yes, you can be nice. And you can do something nice for your man. But if that man starts taking advantage of it, the word no is the easiest thing in the English language to say and to understand. Exactly. The answer is no.
Exactly.
And it kills me because I'll show you guys a picture. I'll send you guys one in the dude chat. And she is just phenomenally gorgeous. And she just can't hold a man. And I don't think it's her fault other than being too nice. But again, she probably has the same crazy magnet that I have, where she's finding, they're good-looking gentlemen. I ain't going to lie. I can look at a gentleman and go, oh, that's a good-looking gentleman. But they're all like needy, wanty, gimme, 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 gimme. And if they don't get the gimme gimme, these are probably guys that have never heard the word no in their life. And the minute they hear no, yeah, well, peace out, bitch. Yeah.
Right.
So, oh, fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna put Derek's wife on the lookout. Be like, find me a woman. I trust you. Trust you beyond belief. Of course, she'll come back with, I don't have any friends other than like you and 5 people. So I'm kind of fucked.
Damn it.
All right.
And I ain't moving to Poopo, Colorado. And Jen would find me a really good girl. That's the beauty of Jen. She knows me. She knows my quirks. She knows my humor. She knows what I'm about, my heart and my soul. She'd probably find me a good woman. Problem with that is, it's hard to take a woman out on a Saturday night when she's 2,100 miles away.
This is true.
And I ain't about having a long-distance relationship. True. I am not going to make love to a keyboard. Hey, baby, what are you wearing? Click, 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 click. No! That's some stupid-ass shit. Stop it.
Dear Lord.
That puts new meaning on how do you make... Lynch puts new meaning on how do you make a tissue dance.
That's what I'm saying.
He puts a little spoogie in it.
A little spoogie in it. Holy Christ.
A shot in the dark and Lynch is to blame. Or is it shot in the sock?
Ew.
Ooh.
A shot in the sock.
Oh, shit, he went to Oslo.
Wow,
nice.
He went that route. Wow.
All right, let me ask you a question. Does musical taste, that's not obviously a deal breaker, but I'm not listening to your shit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, it factors in, of course, but,
it factors in, definitely.
I always had a rule. The driver picks the music, the passenger listens. Because I'm driving. Right, I need to keep my focus and it helps.
Yeah, unless I'm asked, and I agree.
Sure.
When you sent me that text about Anthrax, I asked Megan, and I was like, do you mind if I go see Anthrax with Chris? It's on a such and such night. She's like, absolutely, go. Because I ain't going with you to listen to that shit.
She don't know. She musically dumb. I've taken girlfriends to rock shows, and they all say the same thing. That was an incredible show. It's a great performance. And if you know some of the songs, it certainly helps out. And I don't expect them to, change, immediately take off the Garth Brooks gimmick and put on the Disturbed gimmick or, wave the Kiss Army flag. But, try to have some appreciation. I've gone to country shows. I may not know 2 songs out of the 3 bands that played, but if it's a good show, it's a good show. I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean I'm going to be waving Luke Combs' flag over my head. Mm-hmm. Absolutely not. Although he does have some really good old school country style tunes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like him. He's pretty decent.
And he's white. That helps in the country thing, unless you're
it does.
What's his nuts there, Hootie. Hootie can get away with it because he's been singing white music all his life. She sits alone by lamppost. That's the whitest song ever.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Not too many brothers had Cracked Rear View in their cassette or CD collection.
Yeah, no, there wasn't.
And the only black dude.
It was like Brian. It was like Bryant Gumbel.
Yeah.
Craig Melvin, and like those type of people.
The only brothers at a Hootie concert were Hootie and a couple of the roadies.
I was going to say, and security, and that's it.
Yes, one of the chicks at the beer stand.
Yeah,
no brothers were buying a ticket to hear "Oh, we want to be with you."
Nope.
Wow, we have just gone down the racist rabbit hole.
We went right down that hole. It's just apparently it's bigger than it. Apparently it has to be that movie. Once again, Google 1992 space movie.
Horror movies. Was it horror or space movie?
1992 space movie.
I'm going to the Google machine now.
1992 space movie because it's in space.
1992 space movie. The first one that comes up is
that movie. And check it out because it'll change your mind.
It's a 5.8 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yep. Almost a whole 6.
Yeah, I know. So it can't be that bad. It's better than Ishtar. It
Right.
was made in Denmark. Oh, the director, Master Fat Man. So you know it's good if Master Fat Man.
Right. If Master Fat Man
Yep.
did it,
It stars
it's quality
Sammy
cinema.
Solomon. It stars Coco B. Dalbert, Conrad
That's Coco
Fields.
Beware's illegitimate son.
Master Fat Man, if you look at his picture, is not fat at all.
No.
Just a really ironic name, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And I have to find out if this movie is streaming anywhere. If I find this movie streaming, I'm giving you guys my login.
I was going to say, we're going to be watching that shit. What are you doing? Stop. I have to watch this movie. I was giving an order.
This is important show
research.
research.
I was doing research. This is scientific research.
Yep. And whichever one of you is more technically inclined to start a 3-way call, we'll all have our earbuds in watching the movie at the same time. Okay, when I say 3, we start the movie. 1, 2, 3, start.
Go.
And we're watching it consecutively right there, like together, collectively.
Did he just say...
That man tell you what I think he said?
Whip out everything you got and do it in the butt.
In the butt.
All right. Well, since you guys have had fun for 20 minutes talking about my horror stories, give me one of your horror stories, Herm. And then we'll go to Lynch. We'll let Lynch be the main event on this one.
Whoa.
Come on, Stevie Wonder. Stop bobbing your head and give me a horror story. No New Year's Day.
Yeah, well, I can't really talk about any of my wives.
Okay.
And I mean, there was some train wrecks. There was some questionable ass along the way. I didn't do a lot of, other than my wives, I haven't done a lot of like dating. I did a lot of like one night stands, never to speak of you again. Yeah, I don't have a lot of horror stories. My horror stories would be during the private shit within weddings. So,
all right, we'll leave it.
I've kind of lucked out that way.
Yeah, you kind of have. I'll give you that. All right, Lynch. What's your horror story?
I have several.
He's herming it already.
No, I'm only gonna do one.
Wait a second. Whoa. Did he just say?
Pick your favorite horror story.
Yeah, I'm picking it right now. So, this is about 2 relationships prior to Megan. Started dating this girl who had just gotten divorced. No kids. But her ex was it.
And we lost Lynch.
Wow, her ex was that powerful.
Her ex came and cut his internet.
Just fucking cut him out.
Motherfucker.
Jesus.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, I can take, the last 2 relationships, the real, both of them were around 5 years. And nothing compares to the psychodrama I went through between October and February of this year. Abso-fucking-lutely not. They make movies about shit like this. Fucking believable. And at this point, I really don't care who sees this and does a little chitter chatter report back bullshit. I used to watch a show, but now I can't even watch a show because it just hurts too much. Whatever. We weren't married. Shut the fuck up. If you had a show, I'd still watch it. Of course, if you had a show, you'd probably be babbling for 3 fucking hours talking in a circle. Fuck. Can't do it. I don't know.
No.
It's like I'm somewhat of a religious guy, every now and again, I cast my eyes upward and I go, the hell did I do wrong? I didn't treat you like garbage. Why are you sending these women to me?
Right?
That Dawkins song makes a lot of sense. Heaven sent, but you're not it. Oh, my God. You have nightmares. Wake up in a cold sweat when your phone rings because you think it's Psycho McWonder Tits.
Huh. Did Lynch die?
I don't know. Lynch, are you dead? He's getting on.
All right.
We didn't have... I don't know, man. This is really making me not want to sleep tonight.
Heard. Stay classy, San Diego. This is making me really not want to sleep tonight.
No, because I'm going to have bad dreams about, the one with daddy issues, the narcissist, and the 35 phone calls in 2 hours, and they're all ganging up and coming to get me.
Welcome to the Hornet's Nest.
Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch.
Bitch.
Oh, my God.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, so now that we can hear you and see you, you got to share your horror story.
All right.
2 relationships before Megan, and go.
This girl had been married. She was recently divorced, and her ex was a military guy who I actually knew, and I didn't know. I never met her, and we started dating, and things are going okay, and then just little things just started happening where I was like, all right, maybe it's just me. But then flash forward about a year, she tells me I'm pregnant.
He tells you what?
She's pregnant.
I say, I'm pregnant.
Oh.
I said, you're what now? How did this happen? I demand to know. Cutting out a lot of the story, long story short, she was never pregnant. I found condoms in her bathroom that had needle holes poked in them.
Oh, hell no.
Now, I can tell you, I'm not much of a runner. I'm not the most athletic person in the world.
You were Usain Bolt that day, motherfucker.
I have never moved faster or with more purpose in my entire fucking life.
I can imagine that. I can see how that would happen.
My man ran by Ricky Henderson and was like, damn, that boy fast.
Motherfucking moving.
He ran so fast, Walter Payton got cancer and died.
For real.
Sorry, Chicago fans.
Just walked out of there fucking naked, and she's like, "Your clothes," and he's like, "Just keep them."
Yeah, keep them. Donate them. I don't give a fuck.
Just keep them.
And then started the incessant paging and phone calls. This was pre-texting. This was a long time ago.
I was gonna say
over 30 years.
My nigga said paging.
Yeah,
he said paging.
He was the Motorola hero.
I had to get my phone number changed. Both of them, cell phone and landline.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both.
BOPHUVUM. Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah, that's about right.
Oh man, no, that would be no, you guys would be talking about, if that happened to me, you'd be talking about me on an episode of Snapped. I'd kill a bitch. No, you are sabotaging me, you are entrapping me, and now you are gonna get the Jeffrey Dahmer treatment.
Just eat the sandwich.
Just eat the sandwich. I just want to take your picture. Here's $50.
Here's $50.
Damn, Lynch. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That like I said, I got more.
Oh. Man, we don't have that kind of time left. Oh my God. See, now I'm gonna have nightmares about Lynch's horror story.
See, it's bad.
Like, can you please, can you please, check to see if the condoms are okay? Ah!
Holding up to a light.
Hold on, I'm about to have sex. I gotta blow it up, hold it underwater in the tub before I put it on. Jesus.
Son, those aren't water balloons.
Well, they are today.
Oh my God, they are now. We have to road test them. Fill it with water before you even put it on.
Does that look like a leak to you?
It's supposed to be a reservoir tip, not a nipple.
That thing's right. That thing's hemorrhaging.
You got a patch kit somewhere? A little super glue in about 10 minutes. I'll be fine.
Maybe a little rubber cement, something.
Oh, fuck.
Give me some of that Scotch brand tape.
There you go. It'll only scratch the first 3 or 4 pumps. After that, you'll be fine.
Fine.
Good Christ. All right, so next week, we have, as mentioned before, Derek the Undertaker will be with us via the magic of StreamYard. And also,
Excellent.
Two Brothers Paranormal will also be joining us to talk about all of their experiences, Derek's and, of course, Mike and Adam, in regard to paranormal dealings. Because I asked Derek, I says, I'm not putting you on the show if you haven't had a paranormal dealing. And he's like, oh, I've got a couple stories for you. I'm like, good, because Mike and Adam will have a story for you.
Excellent.
And, of course, Lynch, you were in rehab, unfortunately, when we talked to Two Brothers Paranormal, but Adam's got jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes. My man had us laughing the entire time.
He did. He did.
I'm looking forward.
That is true.
Oh, my shit. Are you, seriously, this is about the 8th time you've tried dying.
Fucking allergies, man.
Jesus
I know.
Christ.
Well, Claritin will help you out unless you're Jeremy Mayfield, then they'll think it's meth.
Ooh. Nice.
You know, nothing
Very
a little
nice.
cocaine can't fix.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
Medicine.
Like I tell everybody else, if
medicine.
you little Uncle Benny never hurt anybody.
Medicinal purposes.
That's right.
Everything's for medicinal purposes.
That's right.
So tell your friends if you like paranormal shit. This is the place to be next week. And
Yep. We're gonna have some cool people here.
fuck yeah! And you know,
Yes,
again, I'm always
are.
down. I know. Chris was a tad bit upset that he missed Two Brothers Paranormal, but you're gonna get your chance. Mike and Adam are gonna tell you some shit that'll turn your beard black.
Ooh. Looking
Yes.
forward to that.
Very
I
nice.
like my black beard.
Very nice.
I know chicks that pay extra for that shit.
Right?
Ugh. Yeah, I'd like to pay for my own diseases. Thank you.
Wow. All right then.
Very nice.
Yeah. What do you got?
The shit-
What do you got for a good? What do you got to go for a good healthy case of the clap? No, I say clap, not the crabs. You fucking retard.
Penicillin.
You know the shit you learn about your friend of 20 plus years
For real.
when he's got a hot microphone in front of him.
Oh, it's horrible.
Speaking of microphones, I got to look at some of yours. I may need to borrow one this weekend, Lynch.
Okay.
All right. And then I got to go out and buy one. But I got to borrow one from you with the right jack to see if it works. Oh, there's the drums. The natives aren't even creeping up on us. They're just coming in and go, get them off my land. Oh, so
Yeah,
you
it's not
guys moved
loud.
on
It's
the
not super loud. Not bad. Just a little something in the background, let you know it's coming.
That's right. So, again, Paranormal next week with Derek the Undertaker and Two Brothers Extreme Paranormal. Questions, comments about today's show, junctiondysfunctionshow at gmail.com, or drop us a message underneath this video, whether it be on the Tube of You or the Book of Face.
Heard the tube of you.
And,
Yuba tuba. The YouTubes?
wow. You know what? See, he's gone beyond butt stuff now. Now he's just making words up and shit.
Now he's
blowing
Jar Jar
his mic-
fucking Binks.
Lisa no like you.
He's Jar Jar fucking Binks.
Oh, all right. We love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Over, finished, gone, done, out.
Sleep soundly in your beds tonight. Judgment falls upon you at first light. I'm the hand of God. I'm the dark Messiah. I'm the vengeful one. In the blackest moment of a dying world, what have you become?
Your membership to redflagdating.com has been approved.
Nice.
Yes.
This condom looks